Welcome to week 5 instructional video for strumming for learning with the guitar. Make sure your instrument is tuned to E, A, D, G, B, E. This week in your instruction, you are going to learn 2 new chords, the A minor and the D7. These chords use the same 3 fingers, and I'm going to show you how to pivot between the 2. We're not going to review the G, C, and D that we've already learned. We've done a lot of practice with those. We're just focusing on our 2 new chords right now. You're going to need your first, second, and third finger. Put your first finger on the second string at the first fret. Your second finger is going down to that second fret, and you're going to go to the 4th string at the 2nd fret, and that third finger goes back to the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. And just like we did with our C chord, I'm just going to pivot my fingertips this way so that all my fingers can fit in there. It's okay if you don't put your second and third fingers right next to one another as far as in a line. There's probably not a lot of room for your fingers to fit. So I have to stagger mine. If you can see that, they're not right next to one another. That's gonna really hurt my wrist. So I just kind of stagger them so they're still on the strings next to one another on the same fret, but I've just staggered where they are so that I have room for those fingers. And then I'm just going to pivot. So my fingernails are not pointing up to the ceiling, they're kind of diagonal. That is your A minor, and just kind of strum down a couple times and make sure it's not twangy. And it sounds nice. When you're strumming down for your A minor, you do not strum the 6th string. You're just strumming 5 and below. Again, if you hit that 6th string, it's not that big of a deal. We are not learning to be professional performers here. None of your students will notice. It's just if you would like to continue playing the guitar for personal pleasure as well, other songs that you're going to learn, it will change the sound just a little bit. So practice strumming down with your A minor. If you're hearing the twanging, just kind of move the slightest little bit on each of those strings. So that's your A minor. We're going to switch to a D7. My number 1 finger is going to stay right here. It doesn't move at all. It's going to pivot on here. So keep it pushing down on that 2nd string. I'm lifting my 2nd and 3rd fingers, and then I just open them up. They're still at the 2nd fret. My 3rd finger is on the 1st string at the 2nd fret, and my 2nd finger is now at the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. My 2nd and 3rd fingers are not touching that 2nd string. It's just being touched by this 1st finger here. So when I shift between A minor, lift up just a little bit, go over to your 3rd and 4th strings, staying at the 2nd fret. I didn't lift my pointer, my number 1 finger, it's still pushing on that string. Lift and go to D7. Lift and go to A minor. Lift and go to D7. So you can see how that shift is. Let's stay at your D7. When you strum down on your D7, you do not strum the 6th or 5th string. You're strumming the 4th and below. So just do your D7 and listen to how that sounds when you're doing it. If you're hearing any buzzing, muting, like those kinds of sounds, then you just need to pivot your fingertips a little bit. Let's practice shifting between the A minor and the D7. Get in that A minor position, and let's do single measures between A minor and D7. 1, 2, ready, and A minor, 2, 3, 4, D7. 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor. Look at your fingers, that's okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, D7. 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, D7. 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, D7. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Those are 2 new chords with the same 3 fingers, same frets. It's just a quick little shift back and forth. So the song you're going to learn today is a really great song to start the year with for learning everybody's names. And if you are a teacher that does name practice every day for the first week, maybe 2 weeks, this is a nice gradual build into using the guitar in your classroom that first week or 2. What you want to do that first day is teach them this song as kind of a chant, clapping your hands together, and practice that each day so that they can learn the words. And then usually by day 4 or 5, they're getting those words, and then you can start bringing in the guitar, and you keep doing this as long as you'd like. What's fun about this is you can mix it up and do lots of different things for the students to learn each other's names. You could sit in a circle at the carpet. It depends on how you'd like to do this, but it's a fun little chant to get started before you do any kind of name game that you typically do in your class. The song starts with your G chord, and we're going to learn it by just doing the down strums when we're switching chords. 1, 2, ready, and our school year is beginning. Move to the C. Look at all our friends. Now from the C, I can keep my number 1 finger there because that's the beginning of my A minor. We'll see each other every day until, we're gonna just go down to your D. Until the school year ends. Go back to your G. Let's meet all our classmates. Go to your C. One at a time. Go to your A minor. You tell me your name. We're gonna pivot to our D7, and I'll tell you. Go to your G. Mine. Let's do it again. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and our school year is beginning. Look at all our friends. We'll see each other every day until the school year ends. Let's meet all our classmates, one at a time. You tell me your name, and I'll tell you mine. So we can now do that song with some down strums. Starting at your G. 1, 2, here we go. Our school year is beginning. Look at all our friends. We'll see each other every day until the school year ends. Let's meet all our classmates, one at a time. You tell me your name, and I'll tell you mine. And we can do this with the down up strum as well. Let's try that. Ready, 1, 2, ready, go. Our school year is beginning. Look at all our friends. We'll see each other every day until the school year ends. Let's with the down, down, up as well. 1, 2, here we go. Our school year is beginning. Look at all our friends. We'll see each other every day until the school year ends. Let's meet all our classmates one at a time. You tell me your name and I'll tell you mine. In our daily practice play along this week, it's really just practicing switching between the G, the C, the D, the A minor, and the D7. We're going to do a lot of practice just switching between those chords. Obviously, they're not always going to be in that same order, but it's building that muscle memory for your fingers. We also will go through those songs one more time. Happy strumming!